So we're here with Dean Sugden here at Suggy's gym. We've been with Jade today, and I'm going to quickly ask you about your relationship with Jade first. I know that you've known her for years, seen her as a little baby in fighting and stuff, so I'm going to ask, what's your relationship like?
It is a little bit father and daughter. Obviously having 3 boys that have all fought professionally, having Jade now fight professionally, I do feel like it's my daughter's decided to sort of go pro boxing. I do have a daughter as well, but fortunately, I say fortunately, she has no interest in combat sports. So, but yeah, the relationship with Jade's a really good one. She brightens up my day, to be fair. So she's a real positive person to be around. So I'm more than happy, and I'm excited about making a debut.
Why do you feel this is the right step for Jade to make a professional debut? You could have waited a few more years, gain a more experienced sparring. Why do you feel this is the right time for Jade to make that step and try to make a debut?
Women's boxing is absolutely on the boom, and we've got such a big fight night at the weekend with obviously Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. It's a full female card. It's never been done before, and I think that's absolutely amazing. So I think timing is right for Jade. She's at a point in her life now, she's 31 years of age. She's still fresh from a ring perspective because she's had a bit of time out, but she's got a lot of experience. All her fights as a kickboxer were all in the ring, and obviously when we did the amateur thing, we went straight into the open class. We didn't mess about with the developments. We could have done, but we didn't, because we felt that wouldn't really have benefited her. So we know how good she is, and the quality sparring, I think, you know, it's time to shine.
Like you said, Jade's 31. How quickly would you like to move her in her career? I know that she said, I know that when we spoke about opponents, she said, oh, we don't really mind who it is now due to pull-outs and stuff like that. How quickly would you like to move her in her career?
I'd like Jade to move as quick as the opportunities get presented, and I think with women's boxing you haven't got a massive number of opponents to choose from. There's a very small pool, so we'll be looking to do a better job on some of the opponents that other people have done on, but we're not in any rush either, so if it takes a bit of time, then we'll take the time. Equally, I think we're in a position, I've been training Jade since she's come back now, with the mindset that we could have a big fight offered to us sooner rather than later, so we'll be ready. We don't want to knock back any opportunities, so if they come our way early, then we'll take them. So how long's a piece of string, but I think it's going to be sooner rather than later before we see her on the big screen.
I know that Jade said the amateur style didn't necessarily suit her. How would you kind of explain Jade's style to someone in the ring?
She's that's an interesting one. Stylistically, she's quite similar to Chad, and obviously he's called Too Slick. She's got some really evasive skills. She doesn't get hit easily, but she's quite dramatic when she's in her offence. So she's exciting to watch. She's got a really good style. So she's kind of a very aggressive counter puncher. Mike Tyson, I think, described himself as the most aggressive counter-puncher, and I think, I'm not suggesting she's Mike Tyson, but I do think she's got the skill set to be explosive, but on the counter as opposed to just being all-out aggression.
It's a professional debut next week. I know you pretty much, like I said, you've grown up with Jade. Will there be any added pressure, added nerves for yourself come fight night?
You know what, I'm really relaxed because she's trained hard, she's made all the commitments, she's done all the right things, so I'm sure we'll get a level of nerves, because nerves are good, they help us to perform. Everybody always says that, but to be fair, Jade just needs to go out and enjoy herself and do what she's capable of, and listen to me, of course, because when she does, she's I think unstoppable.
Would you say that the sky's the limit for Jade in boxing? Yeah,
we wouldn't be doing this unless we felt that we had the potential to go all the way. It's not something that we're doing just to make up the numbers. We want to make a mark, and I think Jade's got a real purpose now with Amani, a baby girl, so she's got a real sort of focus on like making something of herself, and she had an extensive kickboxing career as a very young girl, and it was unprecedented. To be fair, nobody's ever really done what Jade did at such a young age, so it'll be nice to see her do a similar thing in the pro boxing game.
Brilliant. Cheers for your time. Enjoyed it here today, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on fight night and do the business.
Cheers.